लेपर्ड ने किया है. But once you reach here, all your efforts are worth it. So I just checked into our lodge in Lata, and for Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve and Nanda Devi National Park in Uttarakhand, and we are just back from Valley of Flowers National Park, Hemkund and Badrinath, which is on the same route, same road map, after 4 days of our trip over there. So this is Lata, not the village, just before the village where my lodge is. You can see this is the lodge in the valley, and we'll be starting a trek to Nanda Devi National Park for around 5 days from here on. So in Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve, and we will be starting our 5-day trek in the Nanda Devi National Park, which is my last park of Uttarakhand, from tomorrow, daybreak today. So we decided just after the breakfast to explore some places near Lata village, which is our base camp for the trek. You can see we have reached this viewing point of Dronagiri Parvat over here, which says that Lord Hanuman lifted Sanjeevani to save life of Lord Lakshman during the epic battle of Ramayana. So this is the peak from where this particular episode was done, and a beautiful river flowing through the valley. We are being invited for tea.
ये 85 years हो गया
इसको
मकान को.
ओह वाओ.
ये तो पिछले साल बनाया.
अच्छा.
थोड़ा बंद किया, नहीं तो ओपन था ना.
हाँ हाँ.
तो ये 85 हमारे पूर्वजों का वो.
वाओ, बहुत खूबसूरत है.
बैठे.
This is 85 years old. Construction made out of cedar wood and still standing very strong. So the people who don't come here in summers, the houses are abandoned kind of. Beautiful old house, looks like it is abandoned at the moment. We start a trek in the Nanda Devi National Park from Lata. This is Lata village. Quite a climb from the lodge where we stayed, almost 350 meters. So this is a 4 to 5 days trek, and we have a contingent of 4 people in the trek. along with us, carrying camping material and cooking stuff. क्या है ये?
खोदा है उसको।
लेपर्ड ने किया है?
हाँ लेपर्ड।
क्यों खोदता है?
वो अपने शिकार के तलाश में चलता रहता, कहीं पर पोटी पे मार देता है वो।
अच्छा।
खोदा वहीं पर पोटी पे मार देगा।
हाँ, मेरे ख्याल से ये उसका रोज का आने जाने का रास्ता है।
हाँ वो तो घूमता रहता है।
और रात को निकलता है ना। What a view of the forest from this viewpoint. Beautiful, and I can see the, ये वही विलेज गाँव है ना जहाँ से हमने शुरू किया था, लाता। अच्छा, ये पहाड़ की चोटी पे है?
कुछ 400-500 मीटर ऊपर फिर।
अच्छा, यहाँ से?
यहाँ से 4 किलोमीटर होता है। ठीक।
अच्छा। So we have reached our campsite for day 1 in Nanda Devi National Park called Belta, and our tent is being pitched right now, and this is a shelter. Beautiful view from our camp. It was a lovely trek, around 6 kilometers from where we started today, and 800 meters of ascent. We have a difficult patch tomorrow, around 6 kilometers with more than 1200 meters of ascent from here. So one of our contingent members, Rakesh Singh Rana, is making chapatis for us for dinner, and he's almost doing a good job. And the chapatis will be heated on this stone over here, which is on wood fire at the moment. This is the first time I will be eating stone baked wood fired chapati for dinner. So we just started our trek of day 2 in Nanda Devi National Park, and we are heading from this place where we camped last night called Belta to Lata Kharak. Couldn't sleep very well last night. Was a little uncomfortable in the tent because the ground surface was not very flat. It was a little stony. Had a lovely breakfast and spotted a beautiful sunbird, probably the Mrs. Gould's sunbird, which is very very rare. It's a beautiful sunbird, and now we have quite an ascent of approximately 1000 plus meters. क्या हुआ, कुछ दिखा क्या? ये क्या है?
ये लेपर्ड का पोलेट।
कब का है?
ये तो कल ही रात का है।
क्या बात कर रहे हो?
कल रात का है।
हाँ, फ्रेश तो लग रहा है एकदम।
एक तो हो सकता नीचे आए होगा, आग की वजह से नहीं आ पाए होगा। यहाँ पर पैसा मारा है उसने।
हाँ
देख लो।
हाँ, ये मार्किंग किया है।
हाँ,
टेरिटरी मार्किंग किया है।
यहाँ पर पैसा मारा।
यस। लाता खरक के बाद दिखेगा ना नंदा देवी? तो
लाता खरक से 1 किलोमीटर आगे जाके।
हाँ हाँ,
दायां जाके।
ओके।
पर गारंटी है बादल लगी है तो नहीं दिखेगा।
नहीं दिखेगा। हाँ, क्लियर होना चाहिए मौसम।
हाँ, मौसम क्लियर है।
this is our camp for day 2 in Nanda Devi National Park. It's a beautiful peak with the views of many different snow-clad mountains from here, but unfortunately it is not a very clear day today, hence the snow peaks are not visible. We'll try our luck tomorrow. It was a lovely trek. Started at around 9:30 in the morning from Belta, and another personal record for me of ascending 1000 meters in just 4 kilometers of trek. But a lovely trek. Saw some very different type of flora and fauna, especially the flowers on this trek was amazing, and some lovely butterflies, some birds. Was not able to recognize or spot which bird it was, but spotted many birds around, chirping around. We'll camp here for tonight before we head for Dharansi Pass, which is in the core area of the park. That's where we stay tomorrow before we start our descent. So that's it. Wish me luck. Having popcorn in our camp of day 2 in Nanda Devi National Park with some soup. This is my soup, and look at the view. Wow. So good morning friends, day 3 of my Nanda Devi National Park trek to Dharansi Pass, and we are about to leave to Dharansi in some time after breakfast. Morning 6 o'clock right now, and I would love to show you the peaks, the snow peaks that were not visible yesterday because of not a very clear weather, and I can see a few peaks. So here they are. You can see a few of them are visible right now. So starting our day 3 of Nanda Devi National Park trek to Dharansi, the most interesting part of the trek. Namaste friends, good morning. Day 3 of Nanda Devi National Park trek, and I am on my way from Lata Kharak to the summit, which is the Dharansi Pass, which is in the core area of the park. And many different flowers, you can still see these trees. These are flowering trees. All these trees are flowering. This looks like Valley of Flowers to me, but this is so beautiful. I am in awe of this place. It's mesmerizing. ओह वाह, यहाँ का भी वैली दिख रहा है. My another personal best so far. We are at 4,400 meters. What a climb it has been. Treacherous. Another 100 meters to go. which is Dharansi Pass, last point of Dharansi Pass. So this is Dharansi, Nanda Devi National Park. Lovely blue sheeps on that mountain over there. Got some lovely videos and pictures of them. There is a lovely bugyal, a meadow below over there. Lot of boulders and it's very rocky. So that's the mountain from where we passed while coming to Dharansi. Quite a trek. A little tricky because there are some sections where the descent and ascent is a little rocky and on the cliff of a mountain, so you really have to take care, come very slowly over here in this place. Try and start as early as possible because it takes around 5.5-6 hours to reach Dharansi. But once you reach here, all your efforts are worth it. The views, unfortunately, this is where Nanda Devi is, but it's too, the weather is not very clear. We are not able to see the peak of Nanda Devi, but we can see the bottom part of the Nanda Devi. So it's very windy today. तो ये एक्चुअली नंदा देवी की पूजा है।
हाँ, नंदा देवी को मानते हैं यहाँ पर। गांव में तो मंदिर है, यहाँ पर हम पत्थरी को मानते हैं।
हाँ हाँ हाँ।
आए तो थोड़ा अपना हाथ मुंह धोधा के पूजा करना अच्छा लगता है।
हाँ, नहीं बहुत अच्छा है। And we are about to leave back to Lata village from Lata Kharak. Namaste. So where I am standing right now is very much inside Nanda Devi National Park, and this place is called the Lata Kharak, which has been our camp from the last 2 days. We did our summit to Dharansi from this camp, which is around 8 kilometers from the camp, and Dharansi is the actual core area, the real wilderness of this park, very much unexplored by the nature lovers of our country. It's an amazing biodiversity. I saw a lot of different type of flowers on the way, alpine flowers, at the height of approximately 4,500 meters above the sea level. This has been my best experience so far when it comes to trekking in national parks, because it is extremely untouched and very well protected. Not many people come over here, and the reason for that is it's actually difficult to reach here. The trek to Dharansi yesterday was extremely difficult, very technical. So only I think the pro trekkers or people who have the will to see the wilderness of this park could reach there. I definitely would recommend people to come and explore this place. This is the best time to come, somewhere around May, June, July, yesterday evening it started raining. It was the first heavy rain in the valley, kind of. Rained for almost 2.5 hours. In fact, it was drizzling when we were descending back to our camp in Lata Kharak. We were very fortunate. As soon as we reached the camp, in another half an hour, it was raining cats and dogs. So we reached back on time, and I'm carrying a lot of memories from Nanda Devi National Park. So guys, do visit this park. I will put the names and the contact numbers of the people who arrange these treks in this park for your reference. If you wish, you can contact them, stay with them, experience the local culture.